hard times create strong men. Strong men create easy time. Easy times create weak men, and weak men create hard times. You are distracted. And do you know why? Ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the comment section, what do you think is the time that we are currently living as a modern society? Are we in the hard time, or are we in the easy time? Let me know what you sincerely think that we are living in the comment section. In this video, we will dive into something that is the core of the downfall of our modern society. That is just distraction. Distraction is one of the things that we face as a current challenge in our modern society. In this video, let's dive into that and look a bit at what is the causes of distraction, and why are we distracted, and how we can actually handle distraction in our basic life. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris Kobe, and here I'm your guide into exploring the burst of our tools that we have, which is our mind, and being able to use it in our advantage and not against ourselves. And here we are going to look at something that is actually the greatest enemy of the mind, also the great advantage of the mind, which is the ability to handle a lot of things at the same time, which also causes distraction. Already we started diving into this video, and I have already gave you a clue about what distraction is. Distraction is simply handling a lot of things at once. Well, you might be thinking it is a bad thing. It is not necessarily bad or good. Let's just look at it objectively. Well, when we are talking about distraction, automatically your mind is thinking about the opposite of distraction, which is just focus. Focus is actually being able to focus on one thing, put all your attention on a single thing. At this moment, for instance, you might be watching this video and not be focused. You might be listening to my voice, and while your head or your mind is actually in another place, or you might even watching this video and listening to another music, or even talking to another friend. Differently, you might be doing a lot of things at the moment, which is called also multitasking, and that is a sort of distraction that we can call. So we cannot actually assume that distraction is a bad or good thing, because it's actually multitasking. Now, here is why distraction also come to be a really bad thing in our life. If you have a goal, or you have an objective that you want to achieve and want to attain, you definitely need to focus on that, put all your attention, because this is the greatest challenge that we face as a human being, which is the scarcity of the resources that we have. And I mean, the resources that we have, it is not about money, it is just time, energy, and attention. Those things are scarce. And if you notice in this modern society, one of the things that is really more scarce is attention. Everybody is fighting for your attention. In fact, I'm also fighting for your attention. I'm trying to get your attention to watch this video. Of course, you are definitely going to get something out of this video, and I hope it is not distraction for you, but it might be if your attention is needed in another place to be fully focused on achieving something else. But in case your attention is also included in focusing your attention on this video in achieving whatever you want, that is not necessarily a distraction for you. So what might be a distraction to you might not be the distraction to another person. Here we are already seeing that distraction is not necessarily a bad thing if you understand the core principle of why it is happening. Now, why are we distracted first? That is because we have very many choices to make. We have so many options available. You see, in this modern society, which is not a really bad society, it's actually an amazing society. We have everything so close to us, and I don't need to be in your place before talking to you, as I'm just recording this video and just putting it out there on the internet, and you can just watch it safely from the comfort of your house or your home. And also it comes as well with greater challenges, like distraction, being involved in trying to get a lot of things done at the same time. Now, the cause of distraction is basically coming from different type of desire that we have in our life. You see, as a human being, we have basic desire. We have a lot of desires and needs. And if you don't understand what desires and needs are, I refer you to my YouTube, my video that I talk about those, which is called the human system, in which I explain more in detail about the main core idea and desire that govern our life. And each desire is important, and every desire is important. And whatever we do in our life, whatever we set our intention on, is necessarily something that is important. First, don't let not get this wrong, because this is where we try to fight distraction in the wrong way. You don't need to do it the wrong way, you just have to look into it properly. Now, when you understand that everything that you are trying to set your attention on is important, then you change how you approach them. Because knowing that whatever your mind is calling attention for is something important, then you have to set priority, which just mean that you want to sacrifice other things in favor of one single thing, and that one single thing is what you process and being able to call as what is the priority, what is the most important at any stage of your life. For instance, you might be a student, and what is just the priority for you is just to pass your degree and and just get graduated and just start your life. And if you are a married person, your priority might be another very different thing. And for you, a distraction might be something that is a priority for a student, and for a student your priority might be distraction for someone that is married. You see how this type of thing are actually manifesting in different way in different people's life. Now, why your distraction, or why your priority is a distraction for someone else? You see, if you understand this from this perspective, you know that whatever you are being distracted by, it is an idea that is important. It is not that it's not important, it is important. That is why you are focusing on it, and also that is why someone else in somewhere in the world set it as their priority. And then when you understand, okay, this is something that is really huge important in our life, then you try to choose, okay, I want to make a choice, and I'm going to make a conscious choice. Now, you're going to be irrational down the road, because when you make a conscious choice, your action becomes irrational. I mean, you start acting automatically. That's why we chase a lot of things at the same time in the modern society. We want to consume a lot of things, and then we get irrational in our consumption because we haven't first made conscious decision. And that's what I'm teaching you here. If you understanding good, if you don't, well, it's good. It's gonna just be a distraction for you. But here's the thing: when you understand this, that everything is important, then you set the priority. What is going to be a priority? What are you trying to get out of your life at this moment? Knowing that whatever you are trying to get is also a desire that is as important as other type of desire in your life, you are just setting as a priority, and at the time that will get accomplished. And when that get accomplished, you might get distracted again. You might get distracted because their other desire in your life has voices. They have voice, and they are speaking, they are calling for your attention. But when you set the priority, what you do is you are shutting up the mouth. You say, you calm down, you stop talking. But at the moment when you don't have time anymore to focus on whatever it is priority, because you have accomplished that, then they all start asking for your attention. For instance, we are talking for example about work-life balance. And for those who are working on a very serious project as a startup or all those things, they put all of the attention and energy and time into developing the product of the business. What does that mean? They don't have any time to focus on relationship and all that type of thing that a normal person would have considered being important to have a balanced life. But here is the trade-off. They are working on it as it is important for them, and they set it as a priority, sacrificing every other thing that they can enjoy in favor of that single thing. Now, what do they get in exchange? They get the value of whatever the products give them in return. But do they get to experience the joy of being able to get satisfied by being distracted by a lot of things at the same time? Of course they won't, but they get the joy from one single thing that accomplish or that fulfill them at the level of the commitment to that specific thing. But you don't have definitely to follow each someone's path directly. You have to look at people and try to figure out what is the thing that they are setting as a priority, and how their life is playing out, and how you want your life to play out. Here you can understand that everything is important in your life. For instance, you cannot deny that you don't need relationships. Even if you don't want to get married, you do need friends, and friendship requires your time, it requires attention. That can be a distraction for you if your priority is making money, and just money. Anytime you are in your life you want to make money, friendship can be distraction for you, right? But how can you set friendship in order that it fits into your priority? If there is no way, then you're gonna sacrifice that, and that sacrifice is gonna also call for your attention at times. Of course, at time you're gonna feel like you need friends, you need people to hear you, you need people to talk to, but you have made that trade-off, you have made that sacrifice at the early stage of your life, which is me. I don't need friends. I just want to focus on money and all that. I don't assume that you need to sacrifice friendship in order to make money, but it is some example that I'm giving, that if you do that, then at certain point you definitely gonna feel the need, because you are a human being and you need everything like everybody. Even Barack Obama or Donald Trump, they have friends, they have relationships, they have the basic need as human beings. So they all need what you need, and you need what they need. But where the things change is what you set as a priority in your life. And in that setting parameter, you have to be careful about how you consider different type of things that also call for your attention, which are, for instance, relationships, spirituality, religion, and whatever you name it. And those things are going to call for your attention at any given time. And knowing that you can be distracted at any time by the voices of those things calling for your attention, well, you can keep choosing to sacrifice those voices, or you can try to give them attention at time, which means you are going to be distracted definitely at time, but of course you're gonna still come back to your priority. And there is something to learn at the moment of distraction. There are amazing things to learn, because those things are important in life, and you give some time to them, and you try to explore, learn about those things, and understand yourself a bit better from different type of point in your life. It's not just about one single thing in life. Life is just a diversity of things that we combine into playing the game of life. So I hope you're playing the game of life safely, and that you're enjoying whatever you're focusing on or whatever you are distracted by. And I hope you are learning, because at each moment in our life, either we are focused or we are distracted. It is that way. So I hope if you are distracted, you are learning. If you are focused, you are progressing. And then just enjoy. And I hope you understand something from distraction. It's not necessarily a bad thing, because in distracted moment you can definitely learn something if you are conscious first about how those distractions are playing out in your life, and what is the cause of distraction. And knowing first, in the modern society, there are multinational companies that are built upon distracting you. They are investing billions of dollars in their marketing strategy just to get your attention and distract you. So they are weaponizing, not necessarily in a negative way, things that you need in a way that resonates with you, so that you come to giving them your attention. If you don't understand that, I hope you do now. So that's how it plays out. And those companies out there are being built by really smart people that have been educated at the extreme level that you can imagine. And those people are putting time in understanding how you think, and then they weaponize those type of things into marketing strategy that get your attention and give you whatever you desire unconsciously, not knowing yourself, and then getting your attention on that spot. And that is how it plays out. But it's not initially bad or good thing. I'm not here to judge, I'm just explaining. Hope you that you know now that distraction is just from within, it is not from the outside world. Of course it can be triggered from the outside world, but first it is from the within. And whatever you can be distracted by from the outside, outside world, is something that is first resonates with you from the inside. And knowing first why is it resonating with you, you can choose to focus your attention on it or not. Because now this is the thing, you can choose what you focus your attention on. And that is the beauty of it. That's how you can control how you manage distraction. Because if you don't know that you can control attention, then you can give your attention away at any given time to whoever asks for your attention, and that's not bad. I feel, of course, you will learn from it. But yeah, that's it. And I hope you had a great Valentine yesterday, which is the 14th of February, and I hope you had a great love day of friends or relationship. I don't know. So yeah, that's about distraction. I hope I didn't distracted you. If I did, I hope you learned something from it. And if you were focused on it, I hope you also learned something from it. That was my take on distraction. I hope it solves, and I hope if you like this video, you subscribe and share with the people that you think are being distracted and might need a bit focus in their life, by understanding the core principle of distraction and desires and how they play out to in our life, and how we can manage them successfully in order to achieve our goals and whatever we want to do. So share the video with the people that you think might be serving, and subscribe. Just know, let me know what you think about distraction in the comment section. I'm here. I'm willing to hear about what you think. I'm also learn from you. I don't know everything. I'm also learning. I'm really interested in learning from your point of view about distraction and desires and how they play in our life. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention, because that is really scarce, and I've had enough of your time. Go do your job, go get focused, and get distracted by other things. I don't hope that you get distracted by a lot of things, but I hope you get focused on whatever you want, because I'm here to help you focus more on the thing that matters the most to you. Subscribe and share the video, like also, so that all those people like you might find the video useful and watch it. Thank you. Bye bye.